What if your favorite club just randomly disappeared and there was no way to bring them back? Who would you support? Me and my friend Rex Woe are taking on this exact question as we discuss how likely we would be to support each team in Europe's Big Five leagues, plus some others. Do we love these teams? Would we find it fun? Is it a tough sell? Or would we rather just go the completely haram route and eat pork instead?
Brother,
Let's go. People are gonna be wondering why I'm dressed like a Irish insurgent from the 1960s.
You look like a fucking CS:GO.
Let's roll. Yeah, I look like a CS:GO character. It's not gonna make any sense. No one's gonna know why I'm doing this. Okay, yeah. So we're ranking teams on dumbass criteria. First, we're gonna rank clubs based on if our team didn't exist, how likely would we be to support them. Also, I'm hiding my identity, and we couldn't get the face cams to work, but Rexwo, my friend Omar, he is also wearing a mask to conceal our identities so fans don't come after us. Because this is a very controversial tier list we're about to do. So, starting with Monaco, what are you feeling here?
I think there could be fun with a team like Monaco. Not crazy about them.
Yeah.
They have some history.
Yeah, they do.
They have Pogba now.
True. Monaco has always been my favorite team in Ligue 1, so this is pretty easy for me. And you said what? You put it in the could be fun?
Yeah, I think it could be a cool club.
Some heritage there.
Yeah, they've had Henri, they've had Trezeguet,
yeah,
Pogba
Henri,
now,
Julie, yeah, that's my
Yeah.
guy. I'll never forget his goal in FIFA 06 on that top 10 video they put on there.
Yeah, exactly.
So good
I
to
mean,
take
in
off.
fairness, we are in League 2, so I mean, we're
Yeah.
basically irrelevant.
Yeah, there's no competition. But yeah, we're not worrying about it right now. But hopefully Saint Etienne comes back soon. I'm also gonna take off this mask because it's hot in here. I can't do this anymore.
Same.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah. Well, screw this, man. Okay. Let these people come after me. I'm gonna get jumped. I'm gonna get jumped in a parking lot. I don't care. This is my official face reveal, guys. This is what my face looks like. Do you think we're gonna get views starting this video with the French league?
Hell no. Okay.
How are we feeling about Marseille?
I'm gonna also put them at love these guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I really do love Marseille, and I
Okay.
have a jersey of them.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta put them at love them with.
No. Yeah. No. Marseille is a really cool team. It's even though Monaco is kind of like my first love when it comes to Ligue 1 football. I've always had a soft spot for Marseille, just like from a football fan / football historian's perspective of like, that's Marseille. You know what I mean? Like you show them some respect. So, yeah, they're big presence in French and European football. Before PSG won the Champions League, they were the only French team to win the Champions League until recently, obviously. But yeah, for me, it's also big respect. Obviously, Monaco is going to be higher. They're going to be higher than Montpellier. Sorry, Remy Gallard, I love you, but PSG. How do you feel about PSG?
This one I'm gonna have to say, like I want to say tough sell.
Yeah.
Because, I do like the club. I watched like when they had Neymar, Messi, even Mbappe, even before they got Messi. I used to watch like every game. I do like them. I just wouldn't want to really support them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough sell. It's a tough sell more for moral reasons because obviously, as we figured out over the last 15 years, they win shit a lot.
Yeah.
So if you were a fan of them, like you're gonna be happy. But like, let's say for me, Barca disappeared now, but I still have kind of my knowledge of football going forward. It would be a tough sell for me to go Paris just because of like what they've done to French football culture. They've shaken things up. I mean, it's good for them, but it's made things really tough. Where now the only way to compete with them is to also become filthy rich and hope to challenge them, which is what Paris FC is doing. And like the fact that that's what we have to rely on to get some challenge for PSG is really sad. Oh, okay, here we go.
Just give me the pork.
Omar's Rexwo has a classic feud with Arsenal Football Club on account of their fans.
Their fans. That's the only reason why. I think their club is great. For the most part, players are really cool, but I can't stand their fans. They're just the most fucking disappointing, despicable fans. They've never won anything, but they have the arrogance like they're the best club in the world. I can't do it. Just give me the pork.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're putting them in the pork section. I'm not as bitter towards them. Aston Villa. I'm gonna go on to the indifferent. What about you?
It's a tough sell. I really just not a fan of their stadium. I think their jerseys are lame.
Damn. Right.
I don't like Martinez.
Damn, bro.
And yeah,
Aston Villa fans really just gonna be like, yo, what do you say fuck me for?
Sorry, bro.
What the hell? I don't think any Aston Villa fans were expecting to catch strays in this video. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh boy.
Chelsea. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna put them in. They're going in the pork section right now. Going in the pork section.
I know how you feel about Chelsea.
Yeah, bro.
I do.
Some people might not understand. Okay, those who the 2.5 people who watch my videos, why I shit on Chelsea all the time. Chelsea are Barca's eternal ops in Europe.
Yeah.
The amount of times since they got rich and started making Europe, the amount of times we have to face them in both men's and women's football, all the time, every year, in some form, we have to play Chelsea. Okay, so, Carlos, from now on, me as a Barca fan, I see the Chelsea logo and it's on site. It's on site. It's hate on site. Okay, that's what it is. What about you?
So, I do have a soft spot for Chelsea.
Soft spot. Okay, I have a soft spot for this disconnect button. I'm gonna end this freaking call. Go ahead.
I have a jersey of Chelsea with my name on it.
Oh, excellent. Okay, that's.
Yes, and you're gonna hate me for this. You're gonna hate me for this. It's the 11-12 jersey.
Ah!
Leave me alone! Akira!
No, I'm just thinking of who is it? What was it? Gary Neville? Was he the one who made the dumb noise?
I'm gonna put them in the big respect. I'm
gonna
put them at love them.
Oh,
I'm sorry, brother.
Crystal Palace.
Irrelevant to me.
Irrelevant. I like Crystal Palace because they have our colors. So I'm gonna put them in. I'm putting them in love. These guys. Shout out to the English Barca.
Derby County.
Yeah. How do you feel about?
Give me pork. Give me pork.
Why? What did Derby County do to you?
Bro, why would I want to be their fan? Like,
but why like the pork though? Like, why the hatred?
Because like you know how depressing it is. Like I'm already struggling in life.
Yeah. The guy who made this tier list, like all due respect, why did you choose that Derby County logo? Because it's literally not visible.
I can't see it.
It's literally a microcosm of Derby County's existence. They're not there. You can't see them. We ain't thinking about them. I'm so sorry. Liverpool, one of the big kahunas here. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna put big respect for them.
Yeah,
I think...
me too.
Yeah.
Not much that needs to be said. I mean, it's Liverpool. You know what I mean? It's like one of the quintessential European clubs. It's like one of the first teams you think of when you think of soccer, right? So, and yeah, their fan base is very cool. They're very ahead of their time. Obviously, they produce incredible players. It's Liverpool, you know what I mean? And I don't really have any beef with them on any front. Man City.
I'm throwing them with PSG. Tough sell. It's just they're cool to watch. They're really fun to watch, but it's the same thing. Like the fans are just not real to me. I don't think their supporters just as great as a club they've become.
Yeah.
There's always that element of just like fakeness, or it just doesn't feel genuine as a club.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's really the same thing as PSG. I mean, they haven't quite ran roughshod over English football like PSG has over French football. I think that's just because English football had a stronger basis, had more like big, already pretty rich teams anyway. So So obviously City just didn't have their way every single season. I thought City was cool like when they first got rich, and it was cool to see them like start challenging Man United. But now it's gotten to the point where like they've just completely flipped roles, and now I feel bad for Man United because they haven't quite dominated like PSG has. Like the English league is not the English football pyramid or in the top tier is not as boring as it is in France. So I'm more indifferent towards Man City than hateful. How about Man United?
Okay, so this is a tough one for me.
Yeah,
because I do love United.
Mhm.
I really have like a love for United as a club. Like historically, I used to watch like every single match when they played in like 06, 07, 07, 08, 09,
Yeah.
09. Like I've been watching United for a long time. But where they are now as a club,
Ugh.
their fans are delusional. They're
Yeah.
kind of like they're in
They're Arsenal but on cocaine.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I feel for them, right? But it's just like the ownership and the way the club is run is just pathetic. Now I'm gonna
Yeah.
put them at tough sell with City and PSG,
Okay.
and and it's just because of that. But to be honest, like I do hope, and I got to give it to Mark Goldbridge. That's why
He's a trooper.
he's an absolute legend. So I mean I can't put him in the pork section.
He's the
Gotta
only
put him
thing.
in
Mark Goldbridge is the only thing keeping that team relevant.
like literally,
Yeah. Oh
and
my
and Lord Anthony as well.
Shout
we
out
have
Lord
to respect
Anthony.
Lord
He
Anthony.
turned his life around the second he got away from this team.
So did fucking McTominay. So did
McTominay,
Rashford.
everybody, bro.
And like we know the problem is United.
Yeah. The problem is United. It's not like the manager or like the players are like they go there and they're lazy. Like something about the team. The team has this weird fog over them, and I'll never understand what. Like it's crazy. It's like the team just has a culture issue right now. Yeah, they would go. They would probably. I kind of feel the same about them historically as I do Liverpool. Even when they were successful, I never really disliked them, because obviously it used to be really popular to hate Man United when they were really good, and they were like winning the Premier League every other year. But I never felt that strongly like anti Man United. I always thought they were just like a fascinating team, with a very very strong heritage and everything. These days it's a tough sell because of how bad they are. Otherwise, I would put them in big respect as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally they are so doo-doo butter that I'm going to put them in tough sell. Oh, I forgot Derby County was there. I tried to put the Man United logo over them. And I was like, why isn't the Man United logo going? I was struggling. Derby County is just there as a ghost. Tottenham.
They're cool, I guess. But like I'd rather eat pork, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
Life's hard enough as it is.
life is hard enough, but they do it. I mean, hey, man, they have won the Europa League. You know what I mean? And even though they won the Europa League, they sacked their manager anyway. We are entering the Italy section.
Boy.
Okay, so if it's not made clear already, Rexwo is a Juventus fan. Starting with Fiorentina, take us away.
Okay, so Fiorentina is a huge rival of Juve.
Yeah.
It's a problem, but for me, contrary, I'm actually gonna put them in a could be fun.
Okay, all right, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a scathing indication of how little Juventus cares about Fiorentina right now.
Yeah, they're just irrelevant.
Okay, AC Milan.
Here's the thing, like I don't actually hate AC Milan,
Yeah,
right? I'd actually put them at like big respect.
really.
Yeah, because the thing is with Milan, their whole history has been great. They have some cool players, like Rafael Leao. I'm a huge fan of him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, me too. I like it too.
I think also because they're not that big right now, where they're actually kind of struggling. Where they finished last season and stuff.
Yeah.
They're really not doing that well as most people would assume. I'm almost hovering between could be fun to like a big respect, because I'm giving them respect for their history. But if I'm like thinking about right now, I'm probably looking more towards could be fun.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable. So yeah, I'm gonna put them in big respect. Similar reasons. I mean, it's AC Milan. Monza, I know nothing about them, so that's where I'm gonna put them. But shout out to the racetrack though, Roma.
Okay, so this is another club that technically hates us.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's a more
I don't really care.
It's another
about
one-sided.
Roma's one. Yeah, because they do have Dybala, and I'm a huge fan of him.
Shout out to Dybala.
I'm gonna have to throw them in the could be fun as well.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna do the same. I'm actually myself. I'm gonna put them in big respect. I think I have an affinity for their stadium because we won the Champions League there. I've always found Roma. I like their color scheme and everything. You know, it feels very ancient Rome. The logo is really cool, and their fan base is pretty cool.
My neighbor was actually a Roma fan.
Oh shit, yeah.
And the season they beat Juve 4-0 in like 04-05.
Oof.
He talks shit to me. But the next season,
You were a little kid.
and mind you, by the way, I was like 7.
You want to dunk on a 7-year-old so bad.
But the next season, in 05-06, we won 4-1.
Yep.
So I remember knocking on his door
to tell
to tell him. A little kid, 8 years old, just ding, ding, ding.
Oh.
He was actually really cool though, because I remember he did end up. He gave me like this Italy 2006 World Cup shirt, like the whole team,
Yeah.
and I still have it to this day, but it's just like in terrible shape.
Yeah, I understand.
Empoli and Hellas.
Yeah.
Those two motherfuckers are going to the pork section.
All right. This is a big one. Inter.
Love them. No, I'm just kidding.
No, get out of here.
No, I would 100% rather you.
Yeah, of course. So this one's only really going to apply to me, but this is Juve with their with the JJ logo. I'm going to put them up here, obviously, because because of you, but also because it's, but also just like objectively speaking, it's Juventus. The heritage is there, the success is there, the great fan base is there. We know all this. Doesn't need to be said.
So here's the thing. I actually don't hate Napoli. I think it would actually be kind of fun to be a Napoli fan. For the most part, I don't have beef with Napoli. They have beef with us.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna put them in the could be fun section.
Yeah, when it comes to Napoli, for me, I'm gonna put them in the big respect. Lazio, I am gonna put them in the pork section because I know that would piss off their far right fascist fans.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Torino.
I mean, do I need to really say? I'd rather eat pork. So
Yeah, understandable. That's a proper local rivalry right there. Shout out to the the Torino fans who beat up their own captain on his birthday.
That's true.
Like 15 years ago. Okay, we're getting the Spain section, so this is my bag. Bilbao, I'm gonna put them in big respect. I've always liked them. I admire their kind of like their Basque player policy. Their fan base is incredible, and I think because of their dedication to the Basque player policy, it makes their achievements all the more impressive. The fact that they've never been relegated, the occasions in which they win the Copa del Rey, when they make European finals, stuff like that, it just becomes impressive knowing that Bilbao is handicapping themselves and not participating in the modern game by flexing a lot of money, which we know they're a very lucrative team. It's a popular team. They have money. They could sign dudes if they wanted, but they don't. They're just like, nope, we're just going to promote players who were born here, and that's how we're going to do it. Whatever happens, happens. Atletico Madrid, it's an interesting thing. I'm going to put them in big respect just because we share a common hatred of Real Madrid, despite the fact that Atletico Madrid challenges us for titles. So technically, we have to contend with them a lot. We're always worried about them. They're in the title race more often than not. They could win the cup. They're competitive in Europe. They've knocked us out of Europe before. I should be more concerned about this team than I am, but I'm always just felt like this bond with them. It's like, hey, you know what? We are rivals, and we do have to beat each other up. But there's one thing we agree on, and that's fuck Real Madrid forever. So that's why I'll always admire Atletico Madrid.
I don't have an issue with them. As a matter of fact, I would have said a lot differently when it comes to this if they would have kicked us out of the Champions League. But when Lord Ronaldo scored a hat trick, my hero, my legend,
yeah,
I think it would actually be kind of fun to be an Atletico fan.
Yeah, I'm mostly indifferent towards Getafe, although I always remember Getafe because there was one article who encouraged Getafe fan couples to have more intercourse to create more Getafe fans. Espanyol, this is obvious for me.
Love them.
Get the hell out of here.
No,
Yeah.
they're going to just I'd rather eat pork.
Yeah, let's go. That's how I know you're my real friend.
I don't want to struggle.
You don't want to put yourself through that shit. This is obvious to me. There is no debate.
So, I have been.
Be careful.
Look, I will need to be honest with you. Okay.
Tread carefully.
I watch every Real Madrid game because
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge Mbappe fan,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
And Madrid is an interesting club to watch. Now,
Yeah.
I don't love them,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I have some bitter taste in my mouth because of fucking Ronaldo and how many times he's cooked us. Even though we're in a different league, he scored like fucking 10 times on us.
Yeah, but that's how it feels, man.
But for me, I'm just gonna put them out of like just respect. I put them at just big respect, but like it's not gonna be beyond that. Like I don't love them. Like I'll watch, right? But
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it's Real Madrid.
Look, I just realized I don't have any right to be mad at you because look where I put Inter Milan. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Eh,
I like, and that's the
Torino.
thing. Like,
Yeah,
at the
you-
end of the day, like we both know where we're coming from.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean?
You're not as involved, you're not a Barca fan, so you're not obligated to hate Real Madrid like we are. Always remember Zaragoza for that one time they were racist to Eto'o.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, that's like all I remember
Ever
them
since
for.
that.
Out of respect for Samuel Eto'o, I'm gonna put them in the pork section. Sevilla, no, I'm not indifferent. I think I respect them enough to put them in could be fun, just because Sevilla is in a weird state as a team in just like the last 15 years, where like they're never strong enough to challenge for La Liga. So like that's almost always out of the question. Like they might start strongly, but they'll peter out. But they're just good enough to like win other things. So it's like if you're a Sevilla fan, you're usually eating good. You might not win the big ones. You're not going to win the Champions League or the La Liga. You might win the Cup. You're going to win the Europa League a lot, usually. So like,
Sevilla for me is actually I'm putting them in just like the big respect section.
yeah, understandable.
Just because of who they are, honestly. Like they're always they're some form of contender. They're fighting for something,
Yeah, of course.
and they have some success. So. That's
Okay.
basically what you're eating if you're a fan of
Of Almeria, you might as
You're
well eat
eating
pork.
shit.
I'll put Dortmund. Dortmund, I respect, obviously.
Yeah, I'm putting Dortmund at the I love section because of their stadium
Oh yeah,
players, Marco
great,
Reus.
great culture they have at
Bayern.
Dortmund.
Bayern is going also in the love section,
Fair.
ironically, because just I think they're just both fabulous clubs.
Put Mönchengladbach here. This is Eintracht Frankfurt.
Schalke would be a tough sell just because of where they are now. They're kind of struggling. And I'm also gonna do that with Hamburg, even though I love those two clubs. I just think until they get better, I don't necessarily want to support them.
Yeah, of course. Let's see.
Leipzig is going
Could be
to. I
fun.
would rather eat pork than be a Leipzig fan. They have no identity. Like, there's no
Yeah,
club identity.
unfortunately, yeah, they are a tough sell for obvious reasons. St. Pauli, I respect because they're fans. Hamburg, rather eat pork, and that's because my favorite team in Germany is Werder Bremen. I like them. I like their colors. I like their name. RB Leipzig, tough sell just because of the circumstances around their current ownership. FC Basel, red and blue gang, so I have to put them. In the big respect. I'm putting Feyenoord and love these guys. As like Feyenoord is kind of the quintessential embodiment of this entire concept. Because I've always really liked them. They've always kind of been like my second favorite team in Europe, almost. Like I like their scene. I like their fans, their colors, the passion. The history. I've always thought Feyenoord was just super rad. So yeah, they're definitely like, if Barca for some reason ceased to exist and could never be refounded, I'd probably be a Feyenoord fan.
The other club I'm actually gonna put, and you'll know the story very well, is fucking FC Groningen, because these motherfuckers were the reason I broke my PS3 in FIFA 11.
Yeah, infamous. You had already won the league, by the way.
And my stupid ass could not handle that I drew the match.
Yeah, I'm putting Benfica here, obviously, because Sporting Club are my guys in Portugal. I'm gonna put them in the love section. Wait, what the fuck is this? Why are there's two Benficas? Who the fuck is this?
I don't know. I saw that shit too.
What the fuck are these assholes? Sana I can't even, like, it's too pixelated. I can't read the words. I don't know who these imposters are, but I'm going to put the Real Benfica over here. Celtic, obviously I respect for their relevance to European football, to Scottish football, of course. Very passionate fan base, of course. Dundee United. I've always kind of liked Dundee United because their nickname is the Arabs. Hearts, go fuck yourselves. Hibs, I love you. Hibs would be really high up there as well. For multiple reasons, obviously. I love the colors. Cool name. Also, their theme song is called Sunshine on Lathe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Obviously spelled a little differently, but obviously with a theme song like that, how can I say no? For peace, I'm gonna put Dundee United between Celtic and Rangers so they don't fight.
Fair enough.
There we go. I'm gonna put Espanyol because they they're in the same league as us, so I'm gonna put Espanyol, and then Chelsea. I think we're good. I mean, I'm good.
Yeah.
If you,
That's him.
I'll show your screenshot when I edit the video.
Well, I'm gonna go eat.
Me too, man. Whew.
All right. I'll see you, inshallah.
Yeah, of course. Take
All right,
care.
brother.
Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, be on the lookout for when the video comes out. I will be editing this. Thank you for watching.